pretty quiet out on track. We should consider getting out there. All set. Everyone clear?
I'm getting in close with the Zandvoort timing race as well. Time trial little challenge you've got going on. I'm finally down to just 2/10 away from AJ's time. And yours, because you're down to thousandths, Renzo, aren't you?
Yeah.
Next challenge is to get sort of at least another 2/10 down to match you guys on the 109.1 sort of area, and then it's if we can keep improving, it's going to be down into the 108s.
Yeah, I already joked a bit like, yeah, next time we'll be in the 108, but I don't think I can get a lap time.
I reckon we
so
will.
fast.
If we keep going, we'll find a place to get something, because some of the genuine lap times are down in the 108 and a half. 108.4 is a like top 15, top 20. So there's definitely room for improvement. We've just got to find out where it is, where we can actually get that improvement.
Like, I think my theoretical best was maybe a 10th faster, so still a 109.
Right.
But yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I really like that track as well, so I'm sort of motivated to play it and keep trying to go faster. So close against AJ, using AJ as my ghost to play against. It's 2/10 of a second is just nothing, isn't it? And the funny thing is, I'm actually ahead of him for the first half of the circuit, and then it's the second half where he just edges that 2/10 away from me in a couple of corners. I don't know which number corners they are, but it's just two corners where he gets ahead of me on just by that 2/10.
Yeah, I think he's really fast in the last sector. I don't know who's just coming out of pit lane. I'm on hot lap.
I'll cut you away. It's me.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, everyone's just gone quiet again. Everyone was perfectly good a minute ago, and now it's gone live again. Quiet.
Yeah. The game does that.
Yeah, but it did it to me whilst I was in the ranked race, and as I left the ranked race, it all came back to normal. And now it was normal as we started this, and then as I'm driving around the track, you guys have just gone quiet again.
It seems to do it when you're in session, but it's
randomly in the middle
for
there.
me this time, and I don't know why.
So it wasn't like when we started this session. I was just doing my hot lap then, and halfway around the hot lap, everybody went quiet.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so random.
Yeah, you guys went quiet for me as well.
Right, so something's happened globally then, really, by the sounds of it.
Well, I didn't get any change though. The levels stay the same for me.
Well, I apologise if I don't answer anybody if they say something, because I can barely hear anyone now. My god, you did 116?
Yeah. It was not a bad lap time.
My best's a 118. A 118.1.
Like in time trial also?
No, I've just done a 118.1.
Oh. Yeah, I'm on the soft tires as well, and you're on the mediums?
I am on the mediums, but that really only should count for half a second to a second, if that. So that's a long way off. Jeez. That's how bad I am at this particular track. I reckon there's a couple of places where I know I could pick up some more speed, but
yeah, for me as well. Like some corners I can definitely improve here. Because I also went wide in the hairpin. So yeah.
You went wide in the hairpin and still beat me by a full 2 seconds. Whatever, Renzo.
Thank you.
Oh. Supposed to come into the pits there. Right. Oh, back out. turn you guys up. Bless my head up a minute. It was supposed to be the fix of telling communications is setting to not. To not change the sound levels when you were in a call. It was supposed to be the fix, and it worked yesterday. Today.
Checks complete. We're ready.
But I feel like the game in general is really loud.
Yeah, I've got the master volume turned down to 3 right now. Wow, Kelvin putting in a stellar time with medium tyres on.
I also turned down the sound.
Right, so I'm basically losing the second of last sectors. Jesus, that's so much time lost. First sector I'm like faster than Calvin, and only 1/10 slower than you, Renzo. But the second sector and third where I'm losing more. Loads. Alright, let's try and go faster. Oh, I'm a black arrow today. Usually a red one.
Yeah, we're all black.
Hmm.
So just saying, yeah, I'm the black dot is not gonna work.
It's not going to work today, is it? But then again, though, to be honest with you, there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Kind of got the track to ourselves, haven't we? I don't think we've got much to worry about in terms of space on track.
Yeah. I'm on
If you see someone coming.
hot lap, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
There's one other guy on track I can see.
Yeah, it's me. I'm probably a sector ahead, so just trying not to put too much wear on my tyres. I'll either get out of your way or I'll be on my hot lap before you get to the end. I may even be able to give you a little bit of tow down the main straight to finish. Right, I'm on the last chicane now, so let's go for it.
We're all on mediums now.
Ooh, I just put the fastest middle sector in. Unless it's doing that whole thing where it lies to you, of course.
Yeah, the bug.
Oh yeah. Okay, well I stuck half a second off my last lap. into the 117.5 now. Still not in the 116s, which is just tragic. Nope.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 16.2. We're fourth in the speed trap, 327.8 kilometers per hour.
Wait, Calvin, did you retire?
He did. He's not on Discord.
Oh, he's not on this. Oh.
But he did retire, yeah.
Just by himself, or did he crash?
I imagine he probably thought that's it now. Don't want to put too much wear on the mediums that I want to start on, so he's retired. Is someone on a hot lap?
I'm not, and I can see Phil is.
Just finished a hot lap. I was thinking about going for another
Oh,
one, but
yeah.
I'm not up, so.
But I can see that Phil is behind you, Morph. He is just coming to the turn, fast right-hander, turn 9, I think.
You're not on a hot lap, Phil.
I was thinking about it, but I was like four tenths down, so there's no point. And I'm happy enough. I've beaten my soft time on the medium, so.
I'm gonna go for one now.
I don't think I'm not going to get past you, Morph, so I might as well not put any more wear on my tyres, I think.
I'm putting loads of wear on mine because I'm going again. We're already at about 10%, but I'm just determined to get a better lap than a
So
117.5.
I'm still below 5%. I'm gonna hit.
Yeah, I just made Morph a bit wide.
So not gonna get a 170 lower than a 175.
Well, I made sure to slow down on my soft lap as well, just like especially in the last corner. So I knew I was going to improve, but it was also just an improvement of, I think, 1 or 2 tenths.
Wonder where I'm losing so much time. Just watch my lines if you are doing. And this is what I generally do. The lines I sort of take during the race, when I'm race driving it as fast as I can. Just sort of like a slow reenactment.
I try to brake around that orange barrier on the right hand side, just about. Yeah.
I've
It's
turned too early there.
Too much curb.
Yeah, going wide on this bit on the left.
Right, okay.
Like, I feel like, as I'm watching your lines, that they are fine. I think it's more about carrying the speed.
Yeah, carrying the speed, getting on the power a bit sooner, maybe. A bit more confidence.
And it could also be under braking that you have to trail brake so you can carry more speed into the corner as well.
So do you trail brake, Renzo?
I always
Yeah,
try to
Yeah, okay.
I don't use ABS, so I
Yeah.
must
Yeah, you have
do
to.
it. Yeah, I have to trail brake,
Yeah.
of course.
But it's even if you've got ABS on, it's quicker to do it than have the ABS kick in. So it's still worth. I've been trying to trail brake more, and it definitely gives you a bit more time.
Yeah, it's just
Same on
like keeping
same on
your
the throttle,
momentum.
nice and progressive, as though you've not got traction control on, makes you quicker even if you have got traction control on.
Mm.
So
Yeah, but I feel like traction control still tries to keep a margin of error. Like if you're, it doesn't give you, it doesn't give you full power, of course, but it still tries to keep you a lot within the limit of what the car can do, especially with traction control.
yeah, that's the one I'm turning off first. That's the first assist to go for me. So
Going with manual gears is not a bad one, you know.
Yeah, I feel like if you're progressive from using like all the assists to try to use as little as possible, I think manual gears is the first one you want to turn off.
I agree, but I was reading something the other day. They were suggesting that it was the last one that people generally turn off when learning to go without all the assists. But I figured it would be one of the first because
Yeah,
it's
me
one of
too.
well,
in
as
my
you know,
mind,
Mark,
it's one of the easiest to get to
I
second nature.
started with it on. You know, I learnt it doing with traction control and ABS for manual gears.
Mm.
Boring one stop, I see.
So fun.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
lot quicker though. Yeah.
Onto the hards. I really don't feel like that's not going to be necessary. But the way to do it is just smashed into the middle on soft. Yeah, well, that's just the way it's going to be then, isn't it, really?
So if you three wouldn't mind crashing into the first corner.
Yeah, right.
No, I
Okay.
don't think I will.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
I think one of the things I'm just going to do is I'm going to go on to just AI driving for a second, because I'm going to turn manual gearbox on again. Since this isn't a massively challenging race today, always try and practice with manual gears whenever I can.
When Jeff says we're learning the gears, trying to go through all of them, does that actually matter?
No.
It's just
You could
things
just
to say.
start off in first gear, do the entire lap in first gear, and it doesn't matter. It's just for
Yeah.
immersion.
I mean, in
I think.
reality, you do. You go through all the gears.
Yeah.
Or your gearbox
exactly.
is working. But in terms of the game, doesn't matter.
Well, no, it's not. You need a mapping for the clutch, don't you? So you don't just need to go through all the gears. You need to be in full throttle in all the gears for the seamless transmission, which is why Verstappen crashed the other.
Yeah.
Week, wasn't it?
True, I think like he crashed in turn 12, and I think that was the only place in the wet where you could reach
really
8th gear.
Where you see him looking down, like trying to get into 8th, and then look up, and like you can almost see the sort of exclamation points coming out of his head. It's brilliant.
No, Calvin, now is not the time for doing this. Come on.
Yeah, really not, Calvin. Get on with
This
it,
is
mate.
the last couple of corners where you can put some pressure into the tyres, and you're not warming them up. My tyres got colder.
And I'm already at the finish line.
Yeah. Literally, my tyres are up to 90 and they ended up at 87 because I didn't have anywhere left to put any energy into them.
Oh, my tires were at around 6 to 7%, so I think they're fine.
I know, over 10% in terms of wear because I went around so many times. Oops. Yeah. Manual gearbox.
Ooh.
Very nearly right into the back of Calvin then. Sorry if I got in your way there, Morph.
I backed off because it was necessary.
Oh, Calvin, you spun.
Calvin's gone. How
Yeah.
the hell am I in second? This is bizarre. This isn't right.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
I forgot I'd
30,
gone to manual.
33 more laps.
Yeah, just 33.
Yeah.
I forgot I'd gone to manual, so I had a terrible start because I went like, go first.
You absolutely smoked me until the first gear shift, and then it you just disappeared backwards.
Calvin's not moving.
Oh, Calvin DNF'd.
Oh dear.
I've got a podium. Wow.
Like, all you
Oh,
had to
dear.
do was not crash the car,
All
and he
I've got to do is
crashed it
get
on the
home
first
now.
lap.
Yeah.
And I felt
I've
like
made a
Calvin was the only
Terrible start
one
today.
who was really close, I think.
You, I think so.
Yeah, not to bash you guys, of course.
I know.
But sorry.
You're quite a long way ahead of me, mate. There's no bashing on that.
I think this is my first time racing around this track on this game, to be honest, or 2019. So
Yeah, I've done quite a few
I
laps
expect
already
you to be
here.
quicker.
Right. Not my challenge is see if I can catch back up to Phil. Because I've just
I'm
had a horrible
doing
first lap.
okay at the moment.
Yeah, I had an absolute awful first lap. What with the manual gears error, and then I ran wide for some reason. Because I'd ran wide, my tyres were all dirty, and I kept on running wide.
Yeah.
So
Compound fun, yes.
yeah,
I really don't know how to do that corner best. That's
no, that one that you've just gone round.
just done, yeah.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? It is a
Can't figure it
difficult one.
out. Keep trying different things each time, and I'm not quite happy with it. This whole final sector, to be fair.
Ooh,
I'm
Waffle has
just like,
joined. Bit too
Nice
late.
to know.
Who, sorry?
Waffle has joined the session.
Oh, I guess he's spectating for now. Yeah.
He's probably gonna join the Discord call and distract me.
That's going to be his plan, isn't it?
Well, there's not much more he can do actually.
I just mute him.
Yeah.
I think you've got time probably to alt tab out and mute him.
Yeah, just go
Get
into
back
the pause menu.
Probably still be faster than me, I tell you. Even in the pause menu.
No, I think the
Right.
pause menu AI is pretty slow.
Yeah, so am I.
I think it's set around 43.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I see what you mean, yeah.
I spun.
Difficulty. Ooh,
Like I went over the right hand, like the uphill section, and the car just went.
oh, I nearly did then as well. That was strange. I didn't even put any power down. That was really bizarre.
Yeah, it was really strange. Like it just snapped, like
Mm.
all of a sudden.
Mine snapped on me whilst I wasn't even under throttle. It's really strange.
Good to see it wasn't only just me who made a mistake. And it was just the rear of the car that went into the barrier, so no damage.
Damn it, spun.
Yeah, I'm likely to do at least 2 spins on this track, I think.
I got a bit greedy on exit.
I wonder why. Maybe Calvin damaged his car or something, but I mean, 4 people in the race, easy way to earn some points.
Yeah. Like, it was totally unnecessary to really push it, especially on the first few laps,
Yeah,
where you've got
I
like
mean,
45 minutes to make up everything, quite like time and stuff
yeah,
and places.
absolutely. I mean, he's faster than me for sure, and now I'm going to get, what is it, 20 points perhaps, if I can stay second?
I think second place is 18 points.
18. I mean, that's just, for me, that's stellar. And I know you're taking it easy because I'm catching you up right now.
Oh,
I know you're taking it easy. It's down to 8 seconds. It was 8.8 not so long ago.
I might
know
need
you're not
to start pushing.
No, I'll gladly take first.
Like there's a total of 26 points on the line, and I'm of course 5 points behind Waffle, so there will be a
Yeah,
championship
he wants more.
lead of
Yeah,
19 points, I think, or 21. Yeah, 21. And especially since I'm going away this weekend.
yeah, missing the race out. You could do
Yeah,
with him, couldn't you?
I could definitely use some good points.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, I've just got a fastest first sector. Lol. Not what you expect. Like if I was to set the fastest lap, it's sort of thing that you just laugh at and go, go on then. I'll just push a tiny bit harder. Boom. There's your middle. There's your fastest lap.
Yeah,
Gone,
just
pal.
put it up to rich mix.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all that would need to happen. Seriously, I got purple and purple first and last, and not fastest lap.
Oh, the fastest lap is a 120.9.
Mine's a 120.9. I must be hundredths or a thousandth away from that.
Like it's
I
a
got 120.996.
959.
So yeah, that's like hundredths. Oh, that's funny. Wow, 4 hundredths of a second quicker, and I would have got temporary fastest lap. Well, just consider it all good practice because we're going to be back here one day.
Yeah,
Online
definitely.
races, ranked, and things like that. They're all. Eventually, Spain will be part of them. So, better to be better at the track than not. Oh yeah, you've just lowered that a little bit.
Trying to
Trying to push me, aren't you?
a little bit, you know.
Fine. Yeah, no, that's good motivation. I like it. Let's see what we
Just ever so slightly.
purple first sector.
But of course, don't push too hard because yeah, you don't wanna end up like Kelvin.
Yeah.
I think you two should push it to the wire for the fastest lap. That point's worth more than
I
yours.
wonder why. Green middle.
But yeah, it's definitely just about improving yourself to become a better driver, of course.
Yeah. .120.4.
Oh,
So I improved by over half a second.
so you're a tenth off now of the fastest
10th
lap.
Now, yeah. That was pretty good. I'm glad I managed to get another half a second off my fastest lap there. Shows that I'm getting better at the track. Now I want to see a few purple sectors without having to use things like Rich. Which will show me that I'm taking corners better and carrying speed. Have you pitted, Phil?
Yeah, I pitted to change my wing
Oh, alright.
after my
Actually
spin.
damaged your wing, did you?
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, like deep orange, so like, I'll just hit.
Yeah. How does this livery look, by the way? I don't know if anyone's seen it.
I've not really seen it yet.
No, I only get to see it from the inside, which is a bit of a bummer. I quite like the. It was a bit of a cock up actually, because I didn't realise I got this livery through the leveling on level 11, and then I've been paid like 2,000 bitcoins or whatever for it as well. So I purchased it and earned it. So that was a bit of annoying.
Yeah, that's why I don't purchase the stuff in the store.
I think it was all those free coins though, because of the pre-order. So
Yeah, I got 15k bitcoins with the pre-order, yeah, for me as well.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was 15k.
Got that
Enough to
even
get
I
the
bought it
VIP.
after it launched. I bought it off CD keys or whatever it was. So
I bought it off Fanatical and got like 20% off the full
Yeah.
price for the Schumacher edition, so it was like 52 euros.
nice.
Yeah,
I got
sounds
my,
about right. My
£35.
was it 35? I think mine was
35 Schumacher edition. Yeah.
33 for the Schumacher edition. But it's it's much better than the 50 that was on Steam.
Yeah,
isn't
sure.
Yeah, Steam is
it?
quite
Massively.
expensive, a lot
I don't
more.
think I've bought a game anywhere but CD keys in quite a long time now.
I occasionally buy some Steam games. Only on when they're on sale though.
Yeah,
I don't buy like full priced anymore.
I always check CD keys first, even if they're on sale, just in case. But sometimes, yeah, a game on sale can be.
You
better
also,
priced.
yeah, you also got a site that's gg.deals.
Oh, GT.deals.
Yeah, like GG, this double G, a
Okay.
dot, and then deals.
Deal.
And it shows you
Okay.
of a lot of different sites, the prices.
Ah, gotcha. So it's like a comparison site for all of these.
Yeah. And you
Or
can
the,
just search up any
CD.
game you want, and it will show you the prices of different stores, and it's historically low price.
Nice one, Renzo. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I can send it to you in the Discord later after his race.
Yeah, by all means. I think I'll be able to remember gg.deals, but by all means send it, 'cause it'll be a good reminder.
Like, it could also be deals.gg, but yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's a really handy website. Because it shows the prices from Fanatical, Humble Bundle, Greenman Gaming, Steam itself. I think CD keys too.
G2A maybe as well.
I don't think so.
So,
And I think something with Gaming UK, I think. So yeah, plenty of sites.
shut up, Jeff. What kind of attack? What was it?
In this lab, push now.
I thought you could tell Jeff to shut up in some fashion.
Yeah, on the third tab, I think, on the like the microphone thing. I don't know what it's called.
I can't remember the command.
I think engineer quiet.
Engineer quiet. Hey, thank you. That worked.
So I didn't notice. So when I spoke, Jeff recognized my voice apparently. So I have
Ah.
it turned on as well. Didn't even know I had it turned on.
All right. Well, I have to press a key first before it will take voice commands. I don't think I can just say it. Right. Driver in front. No, press X first. Driver in front. Yeah, I have to press a button first.
Yeah, you have to. I don't know.
On the G920, it's X. You just have to press the X button. So of the 4 buttons on the right hand side, it's the left hand one of the diamond shape, as it were.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that would be on the 29
Where?
PlayStation 5 buttons.
Where?
Where what? Where what? What?
Oh, Phil, what happened?
I had been in the pit, and so I had my feet off the pedals, and I ended up getting my feet back on the wrong pedals, and
Oh no.
I got clutch and brake instead of accelerator and
Ooh.
brake. It all went a bit messy.
So did you get
Well-
damage?
I did, so I just got in to change my wing, and I've got to go in to change
Ah.
my
Do
wing.
it again. Oh damn man, but think of it though, you're still going to get something
Yeah.
like 15 points or something. That's...
Exactly. So what
Yeah.
I need to do is take it steady and
So were you trying to go for the fastest lap with the soft tires?
no, I span again when I was on the hards. Broke the previous wing. So yeah,
Oh dear.
it's the problem with effectively using the Grand Prix as a practice session is that
Yeah.
I start trying to learn a line and push a little bit more and start making mistakes. So I should get in a different mindset.
Yeah, I think it's definitely important to know where your limit is so you can push to go as close to the limit as you can, but not go over it.
Yeah. I hate that last chicane, by the way. It's just,
Yeah, it's
I think
horrible.
it's probably one of the most horrible things in all of Formula One. One of the worst little bits of track.
Well, it's a lot better than 2019 game, but it's still, yeah, not the best.
Ah yes, I remember reading something that they'd redone it, hadn't they?
Yeah,
in this
true.
version. to make it more accurate to the real version, to the real track.
Yeah.
Yeah, still don't like it though. Just a nasty set of corners.
I think they redid the whole third sector because the exit curb of the long right-hander is also widened, I think, with the AstroTurf and the curbs.
Mm. Oh man, the 119 something on hard. Come on.
Sorry.
Fine, I'll do my best.
Well, I was using rich refs and overtake.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Oh, snapped on me. That's not going to help. Personal best. That's actually means still faster than I've ever done before. Interesting. Even snapped on me in the middle of the first right-hander. The long right one, sorry.
Hello, Phil.
Hello.
Bye, Phil, he says. He's just taking the piss now, trying to make you feel bad.
Well, I've broken my wing again, so.
Oh, you did?
Again.
Yeah, again. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I
Fastest
can't believe it. So yeah.
personal best middle sector as well.
I hope they don't run out of front wings for you then.
It could be interesting. Yeah. This will be the
Fourth.
fourth, including the one I started on. Yeah.
No, that didn't help. I went even slower than my fastest lap. Oh well.
I don't know why they put me on the softs.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit early to be put on softs. 16 laps left to go. Hmm. So you've now gone over a second faster than my fastest lap on mediums, and you did it on hards. You're an asshole, Renzo.
Well, I was still using rich refs and overtake for most of the lap.
Still an asshole. that's the defensive part of me. Just doesn't like being beaten. But it happens quite often in this game, to be honest with you. I don't practice as much as I should do. Sometimes it's a bit difficult with having a family as well, so I don't just get to sit on it and practice sometimes. Not that I'm saying you guys sit on it and practice all day doing nothing else, but it's kind of what I need. I think I need to sit down and practice for
Like, apart
hours,
from
hours.
the race we did here on Tuesday, I don't
Yeah.
think, maybe I did like 1 or 2 laps in time trial just before the race.
Yeah, I did 1 or 2 in time trial as well. I never actually managed to put a clean lap in. Every one of them is invalidated for one reason or another.
So I definitely didn't do a lot of practice.
You're just naturally quick, my friend.
Well, I think it has to do with experience as well, like knowing every track and having driven on every track for at least like a good couple of laps. And having a setup for every track as well helps a
Yeah.
lot.
I agree to some extent, but you're still just inherently fast because I've been playing since 2012 and I know all the tracks off by heart as well. Like I can see them in my sleep. I can close my eyes. I can go around every corner of nearly every single track and I know them all off by heart. But that still doesn't make me. It might make me faster than if I didn't, obviously, but I'm still slower than other people. So there's some inherent. You're just inherently quick as well.
Well, I have played the last 3 games, so 2018, 2019, and 2020, quite a lot.
I've been playing since 2012.
Well, technically, I can say I played this game since the 29 version on the Wii, but I don't think that really counts. That
Mario Kart.
and that was also the first game where I tried to turn off the assists. So I think that has mostly to do with why I was really quick with using the manual gears, because I was already using that on 2009, I mean.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Yeah, that's definitely going to help, isn't it? It's second nature to you.
Because I think until 2013, I think 2013, I still played that game a lot because I didn't bought a PlayStation until 2015. So I had a Wii and I used it for a long time. So that was one of the games I played the most.
Didn't realise they'd released it on the Wii.
I think they released it on the handheld version of the PlayStation, the PSP or PS Vita, and the Wii.
Yeah.
But of course, the F1 2010 version was the first one coming to console and PC, of course.
Yeah. I used to load it up. I've still got my PSP around somewhere. I just don't think I've got it any. I've never really bought any games for it. I think they only really had I think Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was the only game I ever had. It's the only one I ever played on it. That's all I needed. Oh, Bomberman. I think I had Bomberman as well. I seem to remember playing that.
So yeah, just turning off the assist on there, like I still had traction control and ABS, because the sticks were analog, so it was either it was either or on throttle or off. So using no traction control and ABS was just impossible.
Yeah. You've got sticks for steering, so that was analog a bit, but yeah, the buttons you'd have been using were just on or off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, still of course using the manual gears, and I think that was the main reason why I was able to turn it off so quickly on 2016. That was the first real F1 game I would like to say I got on the PlayStation. But yeah, still had traction control and ABS back then. And I think also the racing line for maybe a few tracks I didn't quite know yet. Yeah, and I feel like even though I sometimes I still use a controller just for a bit of fun, and I still use traction control and ABS on a controller.
Yeah, I feel like you have to on a controller because there's just so much smaller. You've got such a lower distance of analog movement, whereas with a pedal you've got a lot more fine control over your speed and your steering. With a controller, I mean, you can literally snap from full left to full right in like half a second. But
yeah.
You just can't do that with a steering wheel. So
well, controller limits you, of course, so it's not like instant. Yeah. And of course.
Right, I see what you mean. So it actually gives you. You can snap your stick all the way over, but it doesn't actually respond fully instantly. Yeah. Right, gotcha.
And of course, counter steering is a lot easier on the steering wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, can't argue with that. I found this out like a week or so ago. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I know you've got manual control over the ERS, but you still can only use so much per lap, can't you? Even if you've actually got the percentage, the energy left in the batteries, you can't use it all. You've only got a finite amount you can use per lap.
I think that I think it's more realistic than it was for the last two games.
Yeah, that's
But you
what
still
I
had
heard
a
from Norris.
limited amount of ERS you could use per lap, so a certain
Yeah, so like,
amount of joules or watts. I don't know what they use.
well, it seems to be you're only allowed to use a certain amount per lap in full overtake mode, because even when you've got full ERS, if you just leave it on,
Yeah.
by the time you've gone just over halfway around the track, it's a red cross.
Yeah.
And as you
Yeah.
cross over the line, it jumps back up to instantly. It's at 50%, and it's like, yeah, you had loads of power left in the battery. You're just not allowed to use it for the whole lap.
Yeah, and I think that's the rule in real life as well. Like,
Yeah,
you
I didn't know that one.
have a certain amount of battery capacity you can use throughout the lap,
Right, yeah.
like of
Regardless
overtake.
of how much you've actually got.
Yeah.
Yeah, in full.
Like
Yeah,
it's
I'll do it, see. So I was at
sort
I
of
was
the
at
curse
60%
mode.
there. I'm just gonna leave it on.
Like it's sort of the curse modes you had in the older games,
Yeah.
and the F1 drivers had in like 2011, 2012, I think.
I remember that. That was 8 seconds, wasn't it? You had 8 seconds per lap of KERS
Yeah.
extra energy to use. So I've left it on, and I've run out of 16%, and then it's gone to a red cross. So I've still got energy in the battery, but I've only been allowed to use
Yeah,
about
true.
40% per lap. Interesting. I never actually measured it before.
But that's also like
Yeah,
an important thing of the current game, where you need to manage the ERS and where you use overtake, or if you use overtake in a lap.
Yeah.
Because it's mostly used for defending or overtaking someone.
Yeah, and if you want to put a quick lap in, it's always good just to slap it on as
Yeah,
you're
just
braking
a
into the last
burst of
corner,
ERS.
and just the burst of ERS just to accelerate away. And once you've got up to like 120, turn it off again, because you're not going to get that much more out of it. Just gives you that initial push, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it does give you a lot of more top speed as well.
Yeah, it does. There's no question of that. But it costs you a lot more in terms of energy to get that, doesn't it? There's not many places where you can actually get up to a speed where you can then turn on the ERS to get the extra top speed. I mean, this track's got a long enough straight to do it. I imagine the back straight down China's probably long enough as well. But like, for example, Monaco, you're not interested in top speeds.
No,
Places
it's
like
more
that,
downforce.
It just won't matter. Yeah.
But of course, it depends on how much downforce you're running on whether you top out or not on a straight.
Yeah. Again, more variables to account for. Well, AJ's just said, he was looking forward to an F1 toilet break, because I'm not streaming tonight because I've got a strange issue since I reinstalled Windows. It's dropping 50% of my frames, which I found out after the last race when I looked at the video. As I came to stop the stream, I was looking at the OBS statistics, and it said 50% of all the frames had been dropped. I'm like, what the hell?
So is it a GPU issue or more CPU?
I think it's a software issue, to be honest with you. I don't think it was either of them. One of the things that AJ and I have been doing, because it never used to do it, but we finally got Zoom working. And I think even though the Zoom call for the pre-show was quit and closed, I think it's just left some processors running or some, in the background that are just taking up encoding power. And afterwards, I haven't got time to restart my PC before I start the race. We jumped straight into the race, and I think it was just something to do with software that was meaning I was dropping frames. Because if I don't go to Zoom, it's a lot better. But I haven't had enough time to test it yet because I only did the reinstall a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
I think it was just something software-wise.
So while you were telling that story, I saw like a black dot creeping up my wall, and was like, "Oh no, is that a spider?" Because
Ah.
I'm like not keen on spiders.
Me neither. Was it a spider?
No. So I got the
Why?
torch from my phone, like the flashlight, and it was apparently like a small bug. Like I think it's a beetle, but I don't like it's really small for a beetle, so I don't think it is. But it's not scary enough for me to be bothered about it.
It's not a spider.
No.
Just the important point.
Like I've had a lot of spiders in my room for the past couple of days because I had one spider just creeping over my foot, like I think last Tuesday. So I killed it and then flushed it down the toilet. And then
Yeah.
when I went into my bed, I don't know why, but I turned on the flashlight from my phone, and there was a spider on the wall as well. So I just kept looking at it until it was gone after like half an hour or something. Like it creeped behind the air conditioning, and it was like, yeah, it's probably safe to sleep now. And I think yesterday there was also a really small spider with on my window. So yeah, like small spiders, I can I can deal with that.
Yeah, me too. Small ones, but if they get beyond sort of like the size of let's say a euro, I
Yeah,
start getting a bit. I have picked them up at that size before, but it starts getting a bit borderline at that point. A bit like, no, I don't really like picking them up that size.
I just get my dad to remove them.
We had some monster spiders in here just the other night. I got called up to one of my kids' rooms to grab the spiders, and it was a pretty big spider, like probably at least 2.5 euros in leg span. Not a
Yeah.
massive body, just leg span was quite large.
Like not quite a daddy long legs, I think you call it, but smaller.
Yeah, it's like a little flying insect. Yeah, daddy long legs. But this, spiders. I think it's called a wolf spider, classic English one.
Oh yeah, could be.
Not dangerous, just sometimes it can get quite big.
Yeah, it's
I like
not
them.
like I don't think there are any venomous spies, especially in like here the Netherlands or in the UK, of course.
Yeah, there's not supposed to be. That's right. Not
No,
inherently
but-
here, but
but
they
still.
can sometimes. Yeah, they can sometimes.
They just look scary.
I just don't like them. Arachnids. Bleh.
See, I quite like them. Don't have a problem with them at all.
You're insane.
Oh, you sure do.
They're pretty cool. Like they're pretty unique.
In what way?
Well, they're not insects. They live for an incredibly long time.
Too long, in fact.
You know, a decent sized wolf spider can be like 4 or 5 years old, which is quite impressive for something that small and fairly unique in nature. Yeah, they're their own classification pretty much, which is pretty unusual.
Yeah, there's no other insect or creature with 8 legs,
No
that's
other
for
arachnid.
sure.
Well, they're not. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, a long way forked from insects. So, yeah, in the web, the silk is pretty fascinating.
You've got that one.
Anything by weight.
Yeah,
so-
but
Yeah.
aren't there caterpillars who also produce like some kind of stuff like
that's similar. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
similar
Definitely.
silk?
Yeah, there are. There are. I also
Reminded
like
me
the
of
fact
one of
that
my
if
crazy
you,
inventions.
there's a great experiment they did where they gave spiders different drugs.
Oh,
And
was
then
it
looked
that
at the webs,
YouTube
Oh, yeah,
video?
the
look at
web.
the webs that they made, and
Yeah.
it's mad. Like particularly the spider on LSD. The web is
Wasn't there
it's
like
fine.
a YouTube video where they gave spiders different drugs? And it was just like, first it was kind of serious, but then it was just like silly stuff. But it was quite a
Not
funny
sure.
video.
I don't know whether I've seen it on YouTube, but yeah, it's an experiment they did years ago, I think. That I guess people have recreated.
Well, I can send it through Discord later.
Cool. Sounds good.
Wait, Morph, did you pit as well?
Maybe. Oh, god damn it. Serious. What a waste.
I'll reach the end on these tyres, but it's going to be interesting. Another 4 laps, and I'm on 70%
Hmm.
on softs.
There's 2 laps actually left.
Yeah, you only need to
Well,
compete.
that's it. I only need to get up to your point, don't I? So I think.
Yeah. As soon as Renzo crosses the line, the next time we cross the line, it's over.
You know, that ghost car freaked me out. Then let's just
So you're just giving yourself DRS. Well, you, huh?
No, I spun.
Oh,
Like the ghost car spun me out completely. I hadn't seen you coming. Yeah, lost concentration and spun. Plus these tyres are kind of done.
Mm.
75%.
and I'm on a mission to lap Morph, but he's way, yeah, he's too far in front.
Good. That would be way too embarrassing for me to deal with. Nice new fastest lap, by the way. That's a good one. I got mine down to a 19.4, but you've just annihilated that with a sub-8, sub-19 one, haven't you? I did have fastest middle sector though on that previous lap I was doing before it all went wrong. I had fastest middle sector for a little while, which was nice. All this insect talk has reminded me of one of my crazy inventions that I came up with. I don't know if it's actually possible. It's just a theoretical invention. It's a mosquito killer. So for all these countries plagued by mosquitoes, I don't know if it's possible, but what you have is it remains powered, and it's a laser. And it's not designed to laser the mosquito, just the wings. So a mains powered laser. I
So
think,
you
would be
just want to
powerful enough
immobilize
melt the
them.
wings. Yeah, it literally just shoots the wings and melts the wings. Because they're so thin, I'm sure a mains powered laser would be more than capable of doing it. But it's in terms of finding them. So it's a number of microphones placed in various places around the device, perhaps even remote microphones if required, so that a small computer system, just a system on a chip, would be able to use the timings between various microphones to calculate whereabouts it is, because they make such a distinctive high-pitched noise. Flies are very quiet, for example, but mosquitoes make quite a loud noise for their size. So you get the idea. It sort of triangulates the position from a number of different microphones where the sound's hitting first, and just zaps it with the laser, and then there you go. No more mosquito, or other mosquitoes on the floor, because it's got no more wings.
Nice.
And then it's gonna starve to death.
Yeah. probably just get vacuumed up in the morning or something, whatever. But one thing is, it's not going to be able to fly around and bite anybody. It won't be able to pass along any any diseases. No more mosquito nets and things need required for night time or whatever. That's one of my silly little ideas.
Congratulations on your podium.
Thank you very much.
I'm amazed.
Yeah, you too, Phil, on the podium.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yes.
Yay!
Oh, driver of the day.
Added bonus.
Oh, I like your suit, Phil.
Thanks.
Pretty cool. Is that one of the?
It's one of the
No,
70 edition ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
I quite
Nice.
like it. I thought it was a good one.
Yeah, I tried my best to get a fastest lap in at the end with the soft tyres. Look at your tyres, Phil. That's brilliant. Medium hard, soft, medium soft, hard. 6 sets of tyres. 5-stop race.
6 sets of
Brilliant.
tyres, 4 wings.